Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is the ISO of this morning. There's a new Calamares that I've built straight from the Github from Codeberg, and it's the very last code of yesterday. So we got ourselves a Kiro installation. It's basically the deceased Arconet made the way I like it, with the settings I like, the packages I like, etc. Right? So personal ISO, and topic of the video is basically Cinnamon and Linux Mint Cinnamon. Can we have an 80, maybe 90% kind of Linux Mint on Arch? Alright, Linux Mint Cinnamon to be specific on Arch. I've made already a video making the Arch Linux using Arch Linux ISO, and then going to, let's go and have a look at YouTube. That's gonna be number Kiro, no, not Kiro, edu 0055. So 0055 Arch Linux personal ISO plus Cinnamon and rising options. So if you've done that, you've got a pure Arch with Cinnamon. And then what, right? You need to get some more packages in, and I'll show you that in the video. But what if you wanted to have a completely, well, that's the goal, the video, the fun of the task, the what if, right? Can we have a Linux Cinnamon, like Linux Mint Cinnamon on Arch? First of all, right, ATT, let's get in Cinnamon. Now, before I do maybe that, I see a font config warning there. Before I do that, maybe I should already make a new template, clone, and let Linux Mint install itself. So LM is Linux Mint. Choose the disk file. We have here projects, and then Linux Mint just downloaded the Cinnamon edition. Let's install Linux Mint, right? So that's busy while we are installing Linux Mint on Arch. Well, Cinnamon Arch. Because we need to compare one with the other. One VirtualBox being Kiro, and the other one Linux Mint. Probably need some backgrounds, wallpapers. We need here this black Bipata cursor. Let's see if we can make something similar. English, sure. Keyboard, no. Belgian, continue. Multimedia codecs, not interested in that particular package or packages. The window is open. It's hot. It stays open. Yeah, July is becoming hotter and hotter in Belgium. So that's what we have. It's installing, right? Okay, bye-bye. Now we go to this one. Go to the ATT, to the desktop. Cinnamon is there, install. In the video that I've shown you, the edu 0055, we used the arcolinux-d scripts. So here we're using the ATT. There's so many options, right? Because we're an Arch. Cinnamon has been installed. Bye. And then Control X. So sorry, Super X, and then log out. If all's well, you get this choice, Cinnamon. And if you want, right, if you want, you can do a sudo pacman minus remove now stupid Xfce4 goodies, which results in more things, catfish as well. And there we go. No Xfce present anymore. XD. There is just chadwm, cinnamon desktop, and even if you want to have chadwm removed, possible too, right? This is W, that's the Wayland things. So we have two things, cinnamon and chadwm. If you don't believe me, you should not believe me, then you log out. And you get this. All right. And we log back in. So this is the look for cinnamon on Arch Linux. And let's have a look at the other one in the meantime. This one, almost at the end. And this yes, just yes is enough. So it has a little bit more icons here. Do I mind? No, variety is there. So variety gives us a nice wallpaper and removable drives. There's network, there is volume. In essence, right, don't complain. I've got what I need. I've got even PAMAC AOR. But the icons, right? The icons might be a thing, and maybe you like the wallpapers as well. So let's have a look. How are you? Getting along? Let's try that again. Now we have a very small screen here. Voila. Blah blah blah. Yes. Okay. Almost finished copying files. So we have these three. What else do we have? We have icons, right? Icons that we should mimic. Wallpapers that we should mimic. So themes. Mint Y and mixed. Mint Y and mixed. Install. Let's go back to Arch. Fun, right? And then, yay, mint Y. See if anything is available already. Chaotic AOR has the mint Y icons, so number one. Let's see if it's exactly those guys. It's the black one that they use. Not sure what theme they're using, so let's wait for that. Mint Y, but there are so many mint Y things. So a lot of mint Y, I don't know which one. Like to this one. Advanced. Mint Y Sand, Mint Y Aqua, Modern Classic, Mint Y, Mint Y, Mint Y. Okay. Sand and Aqua. Sand and Aqua. So, Mint Y SSS Sand. That's this look. And the Mint Y Aqua is not available. No, let's reuse this one. Yay. Whoa. Yay, Mint Y. We have this. Mint Y icons, so there are more. So it doesn't help us. Yay, Mint theme. Let's see, Mint themes, Celtic AOR, Mint Y. That's the icons. Let's try number 2, right? Alright, let's try. That's the fun. There are lots of Lego pieces out there and a lot of things on the AOR. Is this gonna be exactly the way Linux Mint shows things? This definitely looks very good already. Mint Y Aqua it was, I think. Mint Y dark is here, dark aqua. I'm gonna go for a dark choice. Or I can do exactly the same. Mint white is this one. And here as well. That's dark. I believe it was dark. Let's have a look again. Mint white dark aqua. Mint white aqua. Okay. Mint X. Mint Y. Orange. XXXX. Here. That's the one. Mint Y aqua. Mint Y aqua. Mint Y dark aqua. Mint Y dark aqua. Yes. We have here Linux Mint icon. We can configure or edit menu. Let's see. Configure, use custom label. Icon. Cinnamon. Linux Mint. Okay, with a hyphen. Just Mint. Mint. What does it look like? A circle? I'm pretty sure it exists. Let's take this one for now. So that's the green one. Restart now. So that's Linux Mint, that's finished. We have this look in the meantime. It's correct, huh? Maybe you're wondering, how about the wallpapers? Yay, Mint wallpapers. Background number 1. That's Linux Mint booting. So this video is sort of follow through. On YouTube you'll find edu0055 Archlinux personal ISO plus cinnamon and rising. This is rising what we're doing, right? So you see here information. Let's go desktop color system snapshots. So we should install the time. What was it? Time shift, right? And then you have this one as well. And update manager, we have that. Yeah, choices firewall. It's not installed, or is it? Because it says launch, so probably is there as well. So things to do. This is Linux Mint. A little bit different. It will be always a little bit different. I just noticed this little guy, right? The messages, not that particular guy, but this guy. Update manager on Linux Mint looks a bit different. Don't think we can use that, but let's play around some more. So he's trying to install, download basically, the Mint background wallpapers. It's probably, no, it's not that big, 64 megabytes. It's just the speed. Control C, bye. Number 1, try again. Super speed. Enfin, so this is that. We could look at the icons. One thing I know is Control T when I do sudo pacman -s surfen icons. Are they installed? Normally they are. Yes. That's already installed. I find it strange that I can't find an icon that's white. So configure, was it this one? Applications. Only that one. Another one, that's nice. Browse maybe. Let's go to Surfn. Surfn, scalable, apps, scalable, open. Logo Linux Mint. Unfortunately, can't see what logo it is. Nope. So open as this one. LMDE, Ubuntu. Select. Now we have this one. Finally, backgrounds. So backgrounds, change desktop background. Let's see. Lots of stuff. Did not notice that before. Nice ones. But plus. I need to go up. Other location, computer, user, share, backgrounds, and they're in here. Where are you now? Here. Those are not Linux backgrounds. Linux Mint backgrounds. No logo whatsoever on this Linux minting. So that's not okay. What I want is, of course, Linux Mint wallpapers. Yep, sure. Cinnamon look. How about Github or something? Linux wallpapers. Vanessa. I need to go to the real thing. I'm not sure if they're on GitHub or GitLab. Hot wallpapers. That's probably a faster way to find that out. Let's go to Linux Mint. And then that's the keyring. Mint backgrounds. Lots of backgrounds. I'm not sure which name this thing is. Is there info? Name. Don't see the name. Account details, no. Maybe in here somewhere, or just in the link down here. Nope, no names. How about the internet? Well, I can do it in here. Come on. Doesn't like me changing these sizes. Linux Mint. Latest version, any name references? So exactly the same. Xfce. Xfce, alright, that's the last name. Xfce. Linux mint Xfce wallpaper. Okay, anywhere. Help. Help, he says. Wilma backgrounds is the latest. Mint background wallpapers. Download. (2024). Where can I download? Okay, Noxia. I guess not. They are right. Let's see. It's a dep or the source directory. Or gz. 1 minute and 59 seconds. Come on. 303. Which this is Arch, right? So can't speed this up. It's really coming from this thing here. We got to be patient. I know it's hard. Halfway there. So later on we'll have some backgrounds. So the thing I just installed was not okay. So sudo pacman -remove the mint backgrounds. Wallpapers has nothing to do with the wallpapers. Yay, mint wallpaper. No, not available on AOR. So let's download it. So in the downloads, we'll get that mint backgrounds. Wilma. Like this guy. I am no Arch. I am on probably. Wilma was the last one. I don't know. Doesn't care, right? Just a wallpaper. Just for fun. Let's get it. Now there are other things. And what other things are we talking about? There are more things that we don't have on Arch, right? So, archive manager, calculator, things like these. Do you want those, right? Screenshots. The mint stick. This is mint stick. Warpinator. So those are already two things to challenge you. That's the wrong one. This one. Yay, mint stick. I'm prone to use the Git version, but let's use number 2, mint stick. So already we have something that's commonly used in accessories here. This is our mint stick. Now Warpinator exists as well. Warpinator. Something to send stuff over from one place to another inside the LAN. Send and receive files across the home network, not one wireless wide area network, but local area network number 1. Lot of stuff, yep, dependencies. And then Warpinator is as well in the accessories somewhere at the bottom, right? And then it's up to you to figure it out how it works. It's just software. Are you done, my friend? That's a Deb thing. I believe there is actually an app. Yay, Debtap or something. A script to convert Deb packages to Arch Linux packages focused on accuracy. Number 1. But it has a Celtic version of it. So number 2. Let's see if it works. Shouldn't be difficult because it's just wallpapers, right? Now, how does this work? Update quiet. Update. You haven't specified the Deb package. Well, I tried to do that by typing mint and then. Okay, got it. Here. Debtap mint. Error, you must run at least once Debtap minus u. Debtap minus u. Sudo. Okay. What's all this? Cool. Again, sudo. You must run at least once with root preference. I've done that. As you see, it's not that easy. Not sure why I'm still complaining. The loser. So, open with file roller. Come on. Yeah, that's the one. Data tar. User share. Voila. Backgrounds. Here's Wilma. Can we drag Wilma? We can't. Let's try and extract them in the downloads. Show the files. It's here. Okay. Those are the files. So X, let's put it in pictures. V, and user can go. Bye bye. Took a while. And then plus home pictures Linux Wilma. Open. Often doesn't work like this then. What's this? What's this? Okay. We got ourselves something. But I thought I would get something with Linux Mint on it, right? Let's not be autistic about it. Linux Mint background. Let's take something like, I don't know, this one. Right? That's the real thing, eh? Full HD is enough for me, I think. Oh, what's that? I'm not gonna sign up. An ad. It is also well known. Screensaver. I want to download. What's all that? Wallhaven to the rescue. Thank you, Wallhaven. Now a nice one, right? That's a minimal one. It's not even Linux Mint anymore, I think. Well, you know, right? Just playing around. The video is coming too long, but this is just me having some fun. Actually nice, right? Sometimes I see the LM and sometimes I don't see. I see a capsized E. Full freedom come elegance. Save image as. Where are you? Can we say to set as wallpaper? Awesome. All that, so much time lost for wallpapers, right? How silly is that? Anyway, story is not finished, right? So lots of things you can still do. So this is the official one. This is the official one. So take a look around. Calculator, which calculator are they using? Click on it, about calculator. It's calculator. It's the GNOME calculator, okay? So surely we have that on Arch. And on you go. Let's have a look. Anything special? Desk is GNOME disks. We have that as well, right? GNOME disk utility. So yeah, let's keep it open. And what else? Files is Cinnamon, or is it Nemo? I mean, yep. Check. We have that too. Graphics, Pix maybe, and drawing. What's drawing? About drawing. It's called drawing and Pix. Drawing and Pix. So maybe you like that. It's just a matter of choices, right? Do you want that? Yay, Pix. And there is chaotic AUR Pix, and there is this. What is that? AUR. There is nothing on extra, I think. Now the trouble is always with these small words like Pix, 3 letters. It might be somewhere up there. But Pix is now installed. Right, and drawing is another one. It's the general word. GNOME desktop, probably this one, I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of GNOME knowledge. Try to avoid it. Looks okay. Well, back here. Yes, I know. Always likes to crash. Sure. Click. Let's close a little bit. And on you go, right? On your journey. So these two, document scanner. Is that sane? Simple scan. Okay, simple scan. Switch. Yay. Simple scan. Exists and it's already installed. Easy. And so on. LibreOffice, whether you like this one or OpenOffice or so many others. Choices, the matrix is here. Transmission. Web apps. I wonder if this still works on Arch. Web apps. There was an issue with it some time ago. Yay, web apps. And if nobody is going to maintain it, voila. So basically, it's yeah, like OneDrive and things like that. It's it tries to encapsulate the website, right? So you don't have to go to the browser, but you can stay on this app, which is basically a window on the internet. Celluloid, Hypnotics, things you want to have or not. It's all there. Yay, celluloid. It's just a choice. Voila, you choose it or not. And yay, what was the other one? Celluloid and Hypnotics. Does not work for me, but seems to work for others. So that's number 2 in my case. Voila. So we got sound. There we go. Hypnotics and celluloid. This thing. And celluloid, Hypnotics is that one. Looking at TV channels that are available in Croatia or Canada, and if we click here, the video, the TV stream should come in, but never used. Well, it used to work at some point in time on my machine, but no longer. I'm not missing it. So written box is a little bit difficult, I think. Used to be difficult. How is that now? Yay, rhythm box. What do we have? We have this one. Always choose the Arch one before the AOR one. Or if it has a Git or something, then maybe then for the last version, Git version. Rhythm box is here and it seems to work at launch. Okay. Things change. Disk usage analyzer, backup tool, things that you might. Driver manager is something we can't really have. Right, that's something specific. Oh, can always try, but that's something specific for these guys, right? Linux Mint. References all okay. Administration. This we have as well. Good tool. Disk usage analyzer. Use it from time to time. Disk usage enough. That's something new. Don't know that exists. No. I think it should be GNOME or something. Disk analyzer. Disk utilities. Not sure. To the Pacman minus S GNOME. That's again a GNOME thing, right? Don't think it's this one. No. That's the disks one. That's that one. This is something else. It's a great tool if I know how to install it. Yay. Disk usage. Let's stop there. Dove is interesting, yeah. Mission Center. I've tested it, made a video about it. It's kind of a thing like the Windows has. Monitor, CPU, memory, disk and all that. There are other things in here that might be interesting to test out, for sure. But I have to ask user, just put the name of the thing when I'm trying to find here this name, how to install it, is somewhere in my arcolinux-nemesis scripts there. It just installs it. What is the name again? Don't recall. But it's an interesting tool. If you want to know how much you're using, 50 megabytes of cache, Mozilla, 50 Linux Mint, and so on. And if you have a big file in here, you'll notice in the design here, right? It's quite nice. What else? Let's do all applications now. So time shift, firewall, can install those. There are specific things in here that we don't have. Graphics tablet maybe. So this window and that window will differ. That's okay. Preferences. Extension, general, gestures, languages. Still quite the same. That's cool. That's an interesting exercise. Comparing at least the icons. All the icons are there. And here it starts to differ. So the driver manager, firewall, login window, software sources, obviously, right? Pacman or apt. Firewall. I wonder if we can, if we install this one, GUFW. GUFW. Will it come in the overview here? There he is. So one icon more. Driver manager, don't try. Login window. That's for probably for LightDM, huh? Yes, that's not SDM, that's LightDM. These are our choices. Go back. So that's something we can't really do unless we install also LightDM. Let's do that. Maybe this one. Reader settings. Might be something similar. But now cancel. Log out. Now we have SDM. Again, a choice, but I think the video has been long enough, 44 minutes. But there we go. If you log into this, you wouldn't know really if we're on Linux Mint or on Arch. And we should find this wallpaper somewhere. What is this one in Linux Mint? eDesigner. Zela. Here's Wilma. Yep, it's not the one I want. I want these guys. Where are these guys? If somebody finds them, put the URL somewhere on under YouTube or something. They must be out there. Not that important. It's a wallpaper. System monitor is here as well. So Xfce. About system monitor. It's the wiki GNOME, right? The GNOME thing. Not Xfce, Erik. GNOME. They're oriented on GNOME. That should be clear after this video. And the matrix is installed. Welcome to the matrix, connect to the matrix, right? If that's your thing, element loads up element. Go find element. Yay, element. Model, nope, that's not it. Matrix probably, but web version. Element desktop maybe. Probably. And there's elements. Use no encryption. That's something to figure out for you. Matrix. And we get elements. And off you go. Use the software. Learn how to use it. And there we are. Right. My what if has been satisfied. And maybe you learned something in the process. Cheers.